Hey y'all, welcome back to Summertime Tarot. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Summer. Thank you so much for joining me here today. We have a phone reading, so this is going to be a heart-to-heart with the ancestors. That's what I'm calling it today, alright? This is going to be messages from the ancestors, what they want to share with you, what they want you to know at this time. Sorry for the noise in the background. Yeah, I think we're just going to hop right on into it. It's going to be pile 1. Pile 2, pile 3. They're all really different. Other again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Alright. So let's go ahead and get started with pile 1. Alright, so if you pick this here card, boom, it's pile 1. Let me see here. The first thing that's coming through is like protection, but also music. So you may need here to really connect with music in order to elevate your vibration or raise your vibration. Really wearing talismans or jewelry as a form of protection in order to ward off any negative energy, protect you from any negative energy that may be coming your way here. They're really speaking about connecting back to what your ancestors did in order to deal with any kind of funky energy or any funky situations that they may run into. They're also speaking about your throat chakra communication here. You may be having a hard time communicating, or maybe feeling like you have to bite your tongue or hold back certain words. For some of you, it may be better to listen here at this time than to speak. But let's go ahead and throw the bones. Let's see what's going on here. About the fact that you may be feeling disconnected here when it comes to your spirituality, when it comes to your spiritual paths. Seems like you may be having a hard time deciphering any messages that they may be given to you. Some of you may be having maybe a hard time remembering your dreams, or understanding certain messages that you're receiving from your ancestors. They're speaking on you needing to basically do the work here when it comes to connecting with your ancestors in order to build up that connection and that relationship here. They're talking about you wanting to go at it alone here, or feeling like you are alone. And they're saying that you just need to be need to work on being consistent here, with your rituals, with your practices, right? Like what I was saying, going back to the beginning about you wearing certain things, doing certain things in order to protect your energy and raise your vibration here, because that's what's going to enable you to hear your ancestors better, to understand your ancestors better, and to trust in your intuition and the wisdom that you're picking up, right? And speaking about you needing to do more cleanses, right? Really needing to let go of certain energies, certain things that are clogging up that channel, basically, making it hard for them to communicate with you. Yeah, so it looks like you may be dealing with some emotions here, working through some past emotional issues or traumas that may be resurfacing at this time, that you need to like really heal through and work through. The sun is coming out. It's serious at this time. Yeah. But your ancestors are really wanting you to know that they are present with you, right? We have this butterfly here. Now, I don't know if it came up on camera, but a butterfly just flew past. But we do have a butterfly here. So they're really wanting to let you know that they are present with you and that they do want to work on growing that connection with you. But it's up to you to really do that work to kind of sustain it and to build that connection. Yeah, some of you may feel cut off from like your ancestors in some way. Like you may need to do a little bit more research into discovering them, discovering their practices, their beliefs, right? Because it's almost like you don't feel whole in some way. You feel like you're disconnected from them. Yeah, because that's really what's at the heart of this reading here. They're wanting you to focus on like starting where you are, rather than feeling like you need to have all of the knowledge and all of the wisdom right now. It's really starting with picking up and learning the wisdom that's accessible to you at this time. Does that make sense? So like if you feel like you don't know about your ancestors or you don't know who they are, really start with what you feel most connected to at this time, what stands out most to you, because they're guiding you, and it's about trusting that guidance, and it starts by listening to it. Yeah, because you may be feeling alone or feeling a bit lost, uncertain about your spiritual path at this time. May struggle with feeling maybe like an outcast or different, or just feeling like you're not a part of something, feeling like you don't have anyone that you can rely on or connect to in a deep way. And they're wanting to know that they're present with you, want to work with you and assist you with your healing journey, with your spiritual journey. Let's go ahead and get some more messages. wanting you to go deeper into your spiritual practices, right? Rather than just focusing on like surface level knowledge, they're wanting you to go deeper, which means being more consistent and implementing the wisdom and the knowledge that you're picking up along the way. I also want you to work on your confidence here. Confidence in yourself, in your spiritual team, in your ancestors. Alright, let's look at these first. Let go of these past emotions here when it comes to, right, because I feel like this has to do with feeling like you have to put on certain I'm sorry, let me get my words together. To put on like a facade of who you are, to present yourself to the world in a certain way in order to be accepted. They want you to let that go and to really focus on being yourself and connecting to yourself as you are rather than as who you think people want or need you to be. They want you to really accept yourself and to love yourself and to know that what's this that's coming to my brain? You will find everything you need exactly where you are, right? You don't have to go out searching for it. You don't have to go out searching for wisdom or knowledge or titles or whatever it is that you feel you need in order to become whole, right? Whatever it is you feel you may be lacking, they want you to know that you're not lacking anything. It's just about really connecting to yourself where you are, and that's exactly where you will find the knowledge, the wisdom, everything that it is that you're seeking. They're also speaking about like not needing so much, right? It's like it's the simple things that work the best, right? It's almost like, okay, what's coming to my mind is, you know, when people go natural or something, they buy all of these products for their hair, and it's like you don't need all those products. It's like really just about finding what works for you and sticking with it, right? You don't need all these tools, you don't need all this stuff. It's about like really the simple things and utilizing them, because that's what's going to carry you forward, rather than feeling like you always need something in order to be better or in order to improve. It's just about like really learning how to make use of what it is that you have, right? Because they're speaking about that's what your ancestors did, right? They didn't have all of these fancy things. they made use of what it was that was closest to them, what it was that was around them, and that's how they made their magic. That's how they, work their magic. So you don't need so much stuff, right? You don't need all this stuff. It's all about really connecting to your own inner power, and letting go of those emotions or those beliefs that tell you that you're less than, or that you need something or someone in order to make you better, or in order to make you whole. Yeah, because they're speaking about this is something that you've carried with you since you were younger, where you felt like you had to do things or wear things or carry things or to make yourself up in some way in order to be accepted, in order to be loved, and they want you to let that go, because it's actually stopping you from living the life that you want, of having what it is that you really want, right? Because I feel like it's not, they're speaking about you may have a lot of material things, but it's not exactly what you want. You want more than that. So it's about letting go of this need to have things and focus on your own internal well-being and healing and health, because that's what's going to bring you the most fulfillment and happiness. Okay? But let's pull, okay, yeah, let's just pull a few more cards, and then we're going to close this out, pile one. Because that's really what's at the root of you feeling like you're disconnected spiritually. It's this feeling of unworthiness, or this feeling that you're not good enough, or that you don't know enough to really connect with your ancestors, to connect with your ancestors, to connect with the divine. You don't need all these things. They're already there with you. They're already here with you. You know what I mean? It's just about really sitting down and connecting with them. Look at this. Remember us. The sacrifice we made, the ancestors have paved the way for you. Yeah. They just want you to remember them. And to connect with them where you are. And to get back to, oh gosh, all right. To get back to the things that they used to do, right? What's coming to me is there is an ancestor, it could be a male ancestor here, who's wanting to connect with you. And you may be feeling like you don't know how. And the best way for you to do that is just to do the things that y'all used to do when that person was here. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be how, just remembering them, doing things that they taught you, or doing things that you used to do together. It says, hardworking ancestor, don't waste your life working for others, fulfill your dreams, be motivated, know your worth. Higher guardian speaking, my energy is assisting you during this time period. You are going through major transitions. Yeah, so some of you may actually be transitioning from one religious background to another, or opening up to new spiritual beliefs, right? Maybe you're a Christian, you were raised Christian, and now you're looking more into your ancestral spiritual practices and beliefs. And they're saying they don't want you to feel like you have to appease anybody or do anything that isn't working for you or just doesn't feel right. It's about really trusting in yourself to do the things that you feel called to do, whether that be with your spirituality, whether that be with love, whether that be with your career, whatever it is, right? Let's see here. Yeah, they're saying you're what I heard was you're breaking through a lot of karma. So you're moving past certain cycles, right? We have here, as above, so below, the past repeating itself, deeper understanding, lessons, receiving messages that are absolute. And it's they want you to be easier on yourself, right? Because you are working through things that you've been carrying for so long. You are getting out of certain patterns that you have been living through for so long. So be easy on yourself. Show yourself some compassion, but stay focused, right? Make sure you're taking your rest. Make sure you're being easy with yourself. Self-love is important here. But don't, like, get off the train because it get a little tough. Keep going, right? Everything's going to work out well. Just keep focused. Keep motivated as best you can. And if you feel like, you know, things are getting a little bit heavy, ease up a little bit. Have some fun. Do something a little bit more, you know, exciting or fun or spontaneous rather than getting so, like, stuck in a rut. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I have for you, Power One. Hopefully this helped you in some way. If it did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, if you're interested in booking a personal reading, the link is in the description box below for you to book that. Alright, but I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out. So, if you pick this here card, let's go ahead and see what's going on with you, pile 2. So the first thing I'm getting here is that you may be allowing your analytical mind to overpower your intuitive knowing. And this is giving me dark thoughts. So there may be like fears, insecurities, just negative stuff that you may be allowing to infiltrate your mind and to take control of your thoughts, your feelings, your heart basically, and where it is that you are moving, where it is you're guided to go. So this may be making it hard for you to trust your intuition, to trust the guidance that you're receiving from your ancestors or just from, you know, elders in your life. So this is giving me you're getting a bit older and you may be feeling like you're struggling to support yourself or to stand on your own 2 feet. And this is where those negative or those dark thoughts come in. Yeah, so you may be very untrusting of people. Let's pull the bones out. Let's see what's going on here. How to what the ancestors got to say. Alright. Okay. So the first thing I'm picking up here is that you may be very much emotionally unavailable for certain relationships. And it's because you're trying to hold on to things that, let's not say trying, but you are holding on to things that have maybe ended, that are no longer working for you. And your ancestors, the divine, is trying to guide you, but you've kind of shut them out because you feel as if, look at that, we just got a butterfly flying past. Okay, you feel like you're all alone, or you're doing this all alone, that you can't trust anyone. But there's so much opportunity for you here. There's so much opportunity for growth, for abundance. But you're having a hard time grabbing hold of it because you're so kind of stuck in your own world, or stuck in this world where there's nobody there for you, or you're doing this all alone. You're kind of closed off from the very things that your ancestors, the divine, is trying to bring towards you. So they're having a hard, right? Your ancestors, the divine, is having a hard time of getting to you and getting messages and opportunities to you because you're not available emotionally. feel like it's because you're afraid of getting hurt. You're afraid to open up to new things. But your ancestors want you to know that they are supporting you, they are guiding you, they are walking with you, even if you can't feel it or can't see it right now. So they really want you to trust in that. And once you do, that's going to open up so much for you. It's going to free you, in essence. Some of you may actually be like clairaudient, like you hear things, you hear voices, right? That sounds a little creepy, but like no, like you, and it may not even be like you hear voices, it may just be like a thought that comes into your mind. They're wanting you to like lean more into that, to be more open to receiving guidance in new ways, rather than being afraid of it or closed off to it, right? Because they're sending you messages, they're sending you guidance in the best way that they can get it to you. So it may be like a person close to you. If you're like really, if you're not like clairaudient, it may be coming through, you know, people. It could be coming through TV, music. So they're just speaking on being open to receiving this guidance, to receiving these opportunities, these blessings that are trying to come to you. Yeah. And to really stop being so stubborn here. Okay, but let's pull some cards. It looks like you're going through like a big healing process here, or you could even be like very much closed off to this healing journey in some way. Came out again. Let's see. So it says, the ancestor you ignore speaking. So when are you coming to talk to me? I have something to tell you and bring me something in return. See, they're wanting to connect with you here. So we have ancestor speaking. Pay attention to your health. Stop stressing yourself out and take care of yourself. Look, bruh. It says, the listener, hearing messages beyond this realm. Spirits speak to me. Voices of other people speak through me. Didn't I say that? God, listen, okay? Then, what else we got here? Yeah, so like they're speaking about you feeling like you can't trust people. And they're really wanting you to, one, trust that you have the discernment to decide who and what you should and shouldn't keep around you, to trust in that. But also they want you to know that they got your back. They're not gonna let anything or anybody like come in and mess up what you got going on, okay? So if you're feeling like you're having a hard time or like you can't trust people, they want you to come to them with that, so that they can help you, so that they can work with you. Because what's coming to my mind is like you got goons, like you got people around you, you got ancestors around you who will like go to bat for you. So there's no need for you to really like stress yourself out about like some little dusty person that like got some issues with you. You know what I mean? They're speaking about you going to someone for guidance and being open to receiving that. So maybe you, yeah, we have traditional healer here. It says bone reading, higher forms of healing and wisdom required, right? So it may be good for you to go to someone for a reading, right? It doesn't have to be me, it could be somebody else, or to like a therapist. Some of you here, right, we do have the lawyer. So like maybe you're going through something that something legal that you need some assistance with, or just someone or something that you're trying to get off the ground for yourself that you need other eyes on. And it's like they're saying they want you to stop being so stubborn and to start learning how to work with other energies here, right? We do have channeling spirit, you have conjured a spirit or energy, for better or worse, be mindful. So it's like they're wanting you to really, rather than kind of closing yourself off from these new energies, be open to it and like trust that you have the discernment to decide who and what you should and shouldn't be connecting with, because they are trying to bring in these new relationships and opportunities to you, but you're kind of closed off to it. So they want you to open up and to kind of trust in the fact that you can discern, trust in the fact that you are protected, and to really start focusing on learning how to work with these new energies rather than closing yourself off to them completely. You feel what I'm saying? Because these connections, these relationships are what's going to bring in these new blessings, these new opportunities for you. Okay? Yeah, and they're speaking about like you shining. It's like, don't be afraid to shine, right? I feel like you may be dimming your light out of fear that somebody's gonna come in and try to like poach from you or like take from you or to steal your shine. And it's like, no, that doesn't mean you like stop shining. You feel what I'm saying? No, right? Haters gonna hate. Let them do what they do. Focus on you, all right? But that's all I have for you, Power 2. Hopefully this helped you in some way. If it did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, if you're interested in booking a personal reading, the link is in the description box below for you to book that, alright? But I truly appreciate you, and I hope to see you soon. Peace out. Alright, Power 3. So we got here, if you pick this card, let's go ahead and see what your message is. So the first thing that I'm getting here, with this feeler card, it says, I can feel your pain and energy picking up on everything around you, positive and negative. Your ancestors are really wanting you to be open to more positive, more exciting, more joyous feelings and situations, right? I feel like you may be like focusing a lot on the negative here, and it's time to be more open. Alright, what's coming through for me is like singing. So music here may be good for you to help you to break out of certain emotions, certain negative feelings. Singing here would be good. Also talking through some things. If you don't feel comfortable talking, it may be good to write. Okay? Yeah, it's really like needing to learn how to transmute certain energies and emotions so that you're not kind of stuck in those negative feelings. I'm getting some of you maybe having like either like negative dreams or negative thoughts showing up for you here. So a cleanse may be good. Wearing protective jewelry. But also I feel getting out in nature here would be good to ground your energy. Okay, but let's go ahead and get the bones out here. Yeah, it may be good for you to keep like a spray, like a cleansing spray on hand, right? Because I get the feeling like your hands are important here. Like you may feel like icky at certain times, and you may wash your hands a lot or put on hand sanitizer a lot. So like keeping a cleansing spray or something with you at all times would be good. Maybe even consider wrapping your head. Let's see what else. Yeah, there may be somebody around you, like, who may be jealous or like just has negative energy here. And yeah, and you may be picking up on that. And it's like, it's just important for you to brush that off. Learn how to like brush certain things off. They're speaking about being consistent with certain things certain things that keep your energy high, right? So certain rituals, this could be cleanses, this could be prayer, whatever it is, you need to be consistent with it. Some of you maybe, like if you have spiritual gifts, right, or you want to grow your spiritual gifts, you could be feeling like, sorry about that, the camera cut out. I'm not exactly sure what was missed, but let me just say what I was saying here about the spiritual gifts. So if you want to grow your spiritual gifts, they're speaking on very heavily on you being consistent here with the things that are actually helping you to grow, helping you to improve, right? Because right, I pulled the cards, didn't realize the camera had cut out, but they're talking about like you may be wanting all of the reward, but you're not really taking no risks, you're not really doing the work, right? They want you to be consistent with the things that you want to see grow, be it your spiritual gifts, be it your business, whatever it is. They're also speaking about like you being very focused on what it is that you receive, but they want you to focus on what it is that you're giving as well. Like if you have a business, this means like it may be time for you to upgrade in some way, to improve the services or to improve the products that it is that you're giving your customers. If this is about, you know, maybe you don't have a business but you're wanting to grow your spiritual gifts, right? Rather than focusing so heavily on what you want to receive, it's time for you to really focus on how you're showing up. Are you showing up consistently? If you are showing up consistently, are you showing up with a good attitude? You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? What else here? Also, with your spiritual gifts here, it may be time for you to really be mindful of what it is that you're eating, what it is that you're consuming, be it the food, what it is you're drinking, right? It may be time for you to cut back on certain habits, right? Be it sweets or alcohol, marijuana, whatever it is. Cut back on certain things, right? It's like talking about like sacrifice. What is it that you're willing to sacrifice? But also, what is it that you're willing to hold on to and be consistent with? in order to get what it is that you want. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else. They want, yeah, they really want you to do the work here. And to stop focusing so much of your energy on external things, but to focus internally on what's going on within you and what you can improve within yourself. Okay, because they're saying that they're giving you like so many messages, so many ideas, but you may not, I'm gonna not say may, you're not implementing them. Okay. They want you to implement the things that they're actually giving you, the wisdom and the knowledge that they're giving you, to put it to use rather than holding on to it and expecting things to just show up like that. Okay. Yeah, they want you to know that they're supporting you, but you're going to have to do the work as well. When it comes to elevating and raising your vibration, but also when it comes to growing and improving. They want you to focus here on gratitude rather than on what it is you feel you're lacking or what's not working, to focus on what is and to grow that and improve that. Okay? But also they're speaking about like you may be so focused on where it is that you're going that you're not seeing the beauty in where it is that you are, right? There's beautiful things where you are. There's people that are meant to help you, but also who you're meant to help where you are. So you're missing out on these things by focusing so much of your attention on what you want to happen or where it is you want to be it because you want to move or you want to grow, you want to level up, right? They're saying to make use of where you are, to improve yourself, to grow yourself, to become a better you. Yeah, for some of you there may actually be a child or someone around you that looks up to you, who comes to you for wisdom. And they're saying that they want you to like focus on being the person that you would want your child or who you would want to look up to. Okay? Be the change you want to see in the world. You know what I mean? Rather than complaining or like just seeing all the negative, focus on being that change. Okay? But let's see. Let's get a few more cards and then we're going to close this out. Hopefully the camera ain't cut off again. Ooh, okay. That's a lot there. Yeah, they're talking about, oh yeah, I don't know if they got this or it cut off before this or not. They're talking about like speaking up, not being afraid to express yourself, and to share your thoughts, to share your emotions. Yeah, because they're really wanting you to, like I said, to be the change that you want to see in the world, but to also so for some of you, you may actually be like a healer or diviner in some way, and they want you to be comfortable speaking your truth, right? So if you feel like you have a hard time expressing yourself or being comfortable as you are, being comfortable in your own skin, they want you to focus on improving that and healing that, because they are giving you certain knowledge, certain wisdom that they want you to share with the world, and they need you to be able to express that and to trust that what it is that you're saying is worthy, what it is that you're saying is true, you know. But if you're feeling a bit insecure, unsure, uncertain of yourself, it's going to be hard for you to speak the messages and to give to the world what it is that you're being called to give. Okay? Yeah, that's why, going back to what I was saying at the beginning, singing may be good for you here. Even if you feel like you're not a good singer, who cares? All right? Sing your song, all right? Let's get a few more cards, and then we're going to close this out. But also writing as well, right? Whatever it is that you need to do. Yep, look at that. Whatever it is that you need to do to get more comfortable expressing yourself, right? Like I was saying, I was talking about insecurities here. It says, born to stand out, embrace every part of yourself, dealing with childhood traumas, being bullied, insecurities, all right? Then we also have here, this one to come out in the reverse, initiated into mysteries, while wise elder knowledge to remove negative spirits and carry out rituals. Okay, we have a spirit who recently passed speaking. Thank you for keeping me in your thoughts and memories. I love you. Yeah, they're saying you're allowing the energy, the thoughts, the beliefs of other people to come in and disrupt your path, your journey. It's time for you to be more confident in yourself and be more confident in your path, and to protect it by like using what it is, using the knowledge that you have, right? It says spirits are warning you to protect your energy, foundation, relationships, and success. It's talking about being more vocal here, because I feel like you may be doing the work behind closed doors, be it, you know, working on yourself, or actually, you know, working them herbs and them candles, whatever it is, you feel what I'm saying? But they're saying they want you to be more open with that, to be more vocal with it, to not allow people to come in and like say whatever they want to say without you coming in and be like, nah bro, that's not happening. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like for some of you, you may like hold a lot of stuff in, or you may not say everything that it is that you need to say when you need to say it. And they're saying they want you to work on that. They want you to improve that. Right? Because we have the warrior spirits here. They're wanting you to get more, you know, rah-rah. You know what I mean? And not in a negative way where you have to like, you know, be rude or tell everybody off. No, they just want you to be more open, more active in your energy, rather than being so passive all the time. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I have for you, Pile 3. Hopefully this helped you in some way. If it did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, if you're interested in booking a personal reading, the link is in the description box below for Summertime Tarot for you to book that, alright? But I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out.